Hello, I'm Olly Mann. I'm not sure people will buy from David Cameron this Broken Britain idea because they've been sold it once before by Tony Blair.
There is a journalistic case for doing phone hacking, even though it's illegal, sometimes when there really is a public interest, for example, to expose corruption.
The argument's been made for so many years by Piers Morgan and the rest of them that if you're in the public eye, you deserve to have people taking your picture everywhere. I actually think a lot of people would be like, oh yeah, well, they get their phone hacked, that's what happened. If you're going out with someone who would say that they'd rather have their cigarettes than you should dump them.
I agree with you.
If only for the fact that they're going to stink anyway. You don't invite Nick Griffin to an impartial discussion about immigration. That's like inviting Ronald McDonald to a discussion about vegetarianism. You know? Freedom of speech is what my grandfather's generation fought the Nazis for. You don't then invite them onto panels. If you don't support pluralistic debate, then you shouldn't be on a pluralistic panel. What the Daily Mail's trying to do is conflate the word Clegg and the word Nazi. Now, from a paper that has Richard Littlejohn twice a week talking about town hall Nazis, to be telling us that you shouldn't misappropriate the language of the Second World War, I think is a little hypocritical. Girls want to be wags, and therefore they're not concentrating at school because they think they'll just become a celebrity and have money thrown at them. That's about bad parenting, as far as I'm concerned. That's about not giving them the context to understand that it's just an entertainment show. It's not the fault of Cheryl Cole. How many of us, in honesty, actually recently went to a library and borrowed a book? They're not all cultural centres. Some of them are just dusty rooms full of old people tutting. Ruth, on behalf of the ladies watching, would you be interested in seeing 4 attractive young men in their pants doing backflips?
Oh, yes.
And you have an internet hit on your hands. What better when crashing out watching the telly than a barrel full of live fish nibbling at your dead skin? This £650 a night suite in the Missoni Hotel in Edinburgh is the defining word in Italian-influenced Scottish bling.
And we're going to see 2 teams in each heat rolling a piece of Stilton down the road.
For what possible objective would you want to do that?
It's one of those kind of fun, eccentric British things.
Do you have a favourite cheese?
Yeah, cheddar's my favourite. I love cheddar, but it doesn't roll so well.
This case in Canada is yet another example of people just fundamentally misunderstanding that when they put something on Facebook, they're not just talking to their friends. This is the blokiest gadget I think I've ever done on this show. It's so blokey it should smell of Cartier aftershave and dispensed rubber johnnies. It's a 42-inch Samsung LCD TV, but with the press of a button, it becomes a mirror. John Prescott has a chip on his shoulder, a northern chip on his shoulder.
Oh, he's hilarious.
Because he thinks that everyone's been taking the mickey out of his accent, but actually they've just been taking the mickey out of the way he talks in other ways.
He's playing up to it. He ate a chip butty on television just now.
But the point is, no one brings up William Hague's northernness, or David Blunkett's northerness, or Cherie Blair's northerness.
Well, yes,
We've got about 45 seconds left. You want to touch on Nigella, just briefly?
Who wouldn't want to touch on Nigella? The average age of a teddy bear is 27 years old.
That is an astonishing fact.
I'm not going to feign surprise. I've got a teddy bear.
And you take it?
It's a him.
It's a him?
I'm proud. This survey has been commissioned by Travelodge, and anyone who's ever stayed in a Travelodge would know that you'd want something with some remnant of humanity just to keep you through the night in that soulless vacuum.
Do you think about sex all the time? Most men don't. I know it's hilarious.
It's 8:45 in the morning, you know.
Don't incriminate yourself.
The ratio changes as the day goes on, but I think that's pretty accurate, yeah. Good night, thank you very much. See you in the morning. And I'm just drowsing off to bed, and then actually you wake up in the morning, you want to go for a wee? There it is, it's back again. You just reach in and pick it up. That is the new Mag Light.